in Tyler, Texas, with my friend and co-writer Connie Mims. Connie and I have worked together many times over the last.
We can't remember when.
Yeah, we're too old now to remember.
Yeah.
Memories are gone.
And some things we really don't want to remember, but that's another day.
That's another interview. Today, I just want to ask Connie a couple of questions about songwriting and her creative practice. But the first question I want to ask, because we were just talking about it, when do you know when a song is finished?
Well, just by yourself.
Sure, yeah, or with a co-writer, because I guess maybe that answer is different depending on who you're working with. Is that?
Yeah, because if you're working with an insecure co-writer, it's never finished. When the song is finished, that's a really good question. I think when you put the gun down and don't shoot any more holes in it, because a lot of times you have to shoot holes in it to see where the weak spots are. And when
you're from Texas, using the gun metaphor.
Gun thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't shoot guns, even though I do live in a 5-deer county.
That's a private little thing.
Yeah. I think when you get all the way through the song and you don't have any feeling like you have to fix something. Like that line doesn't bother me, or it all stands up and you go, I'm good. This is good. The second way I know it's finished is when if I'm able to perform it. Or my co-writer performs it and I go, how'd it go over? Or how'd you feel when you did it? And if they go, well, I'm still not settled on the chorus, then you got to still work on it.
Right, you can still, even though you're performing it, you may still need to massage a line or a word here and there. And I've found myself doing that too.
Now, I know when it is time to finish one, when I start beating myself up on a song and just beating the song up, then all of a sudden you just lose all interest in it. And it's like you had a great idea, you had a great title, you had a great, and all of a sudden you start trying to be smart, and then you become a smarty pants, and then you just it takes all the steam out of it. So that's the time before you start beating yourself up. Then that's when self-doubt creeps in.
Sure does. Time to walk away for a little bit.
Yeah.
And go and do some crocheting, which is my...
crochet, or go bake a cake, or peel apples. That's a good one.
Peeling apples.
Yes.
I like that.
I have a lot of scars on my left hand from peeling apples.
You're going to have to get yourself an apple peeler.
Vacuuming. I recommend vacuuming for finishing a song.
Hi, Gus. Gus is here to visit us here, too, so he's a beautiful black lab.
Yeah.
We'll get a full shot of you after, Gus.
Another question?
So, regarding your crocheting, actually, or other artistic practices that you have.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Why bother having more than one artistic practice? Like, you're a songwriter.
I'm a songwriter, but I don't eat and sleep and breathe it all day long. There was a time when I did that, and another songwriter that I respect a whole lot from Houston, I was being annoying, wanting to co-write with people. I thought I was all that, and he looked at me one day and he said, Connie, I don't think about songwriting all day long. I do other things. And so thank you, Ken Gaines, if you ever see this. That just resonated with me, and he was right. And it's like you have to get away from it because it becomes this idol. And it's this beast you have to feed. And it's never satiated. So walk away and go bowling.
But bowling, yes, but
vacuuming is before you go bowling.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different, because that's going into a place where you can relax your subconscious by doing another activity.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like additional creative practice, like so you crochet, you make little puppet things.
I make little soft, fluffy, monster sock puppet things.
Do you think in some way that because you're creative in different ways that that enhances your creativity over the, looking at the big picture?
It does, because in all of that, I intentionally seek joy. So there's a joy in the thinking of a design, or some other creative project, or song, and there's a joy in fashioning that in my mind, and then the actual tactile process of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a joy in that. There's a joy in the completion. If it makes me smile, if it makes me laugh, I look for joy.
That's
so if
awesome.
it's not joyful, if it's not working, then the thing about working with fabric, you
Right.
can rip it all out.
Nice. All right. That's a great answer. So thank you.
Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this little interview, and please do follow the link to find out more about some of Connie's music. Okay. Thanks.
Right on.
Right on.